can't handle it any longer. I'm going to kill myself.
Hey, it's Frog Boy here. I'm happy you can all tune in. Today's episode is going to be about memes. You know, last episode we talked about Chad memes, whatever, but we're going to get more general here, and it's going to get a little bit dark. Maybe not, maybe it's going to be funny, but I'm going to be talking about meme culture. More specifically, modern day meme culture. Now, we all know the classic social media giants such as TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Real annoying, shitty apps. I really don't like them, but they serve a purpose and they can be entertaining, whatever. Well, we all know about TikTok, and Instagram is taking a lot of inspiration these days from TikTok. The weird reels and shitty ass versions of Vine. Real annoying stuff. You know, when they created Vine, they really found a new formula to get you sucked in, get you really zoned into this shitty, weird trend shit. And the reason why it's zoning you in isn't even because it's funny, it's more just so bizarre you can't keep your eyes off it. It's getting more potent, especially because of its new AI, its algorithm. And its algorithm learns you very, very effectively. It studies you. And it's not, it's not malicious per se, but it really gets to know you, and it's going to try its best to get you watching, get you stuck on that phone or website as long as possible. And it does it in a really toxic way. If it's bizarre and annoying and you can't stop looking at it because you're addicted to being mad, well, it's got you. I'd like to go into my personal experience with, what I'm going to be trying to talk about. I'm going to be talking about, the whole getting zoned in, zucked in, just completely connected to your phone. Like, it's like a chip or a wire is connecting from your body to your technology. It fucking sucks. It's absolute ass. When you don't have busy hands, you tend to pick up the phone or go on the computer or whatever, and you're checking out these shitty ass memes from these mediocre meme pages, and it's just mildly stimulating. It's like giving you a tiny escape, but it's really shitty humor, it's really awkward, it's really bizarre. It's bizarre enough to keep you entertained for like 5 seconds before you just go to the next thing. It's absolute ass.
I baked you a oh boy, seared bite? Why did you make me this way?
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time.
And with this meme I just showed, it's funny on the surface, it's innocent, it's whatever, but if you're always going on it, constantly going on to the real pages, you're following these pages and they're just constantly posting this fucking shit. It's just a whole bunch of fucking popcorn. It's making your brain obese with dopamine. It fucking sucks. It's an absolute curse to not be busy, because when you're not busy you're gonna be bored and probably looking at these things, and it makes the quality of life so much more worse. It's absolute ass. I hate it. And to keep you plugged in so fucking hard, the algorithm is working for that. And it's working so fucking hard and so effectively at knowing what's gonna keep you on. My recommendation, and what I'm trying to follow for myself, is to get the fuck off of it as much as possible. Because all it's trying to do is to take advantage of your short attention span, or to take advantage of anything, any little weakness you have. It's really good at learning you, and if it doesn't know you, it's gonna know you soon, because it's trying its fucking hardest. Let's get deeper into this Satan algorithm, as I like to call it. When you're picking up that phone, you're bored, you're forming a habit, and that habit is just like it is with smoking or nicotine. It's like you get this instant gratification from dopamine and neurotransmitters flooding your brain when you look at this bizarre, shitty dancer, or some guy making a weird face with a filter. It's fine when it's in moderation, of course. If you have control of yourself, it's fine. It's like whatever. But for those who are playing a waiting game with life, or just, they're just bored, it just sucks. It sucks so bad. and it's ought to be avoided. You know, this algorithm really is smart, and it will learn you as you change. As your habits change and you might start seeking out certain things, it's going to grab that and send it to you. It's like a snake, you know, it's not just slave collars. It's like a slave collar that's able to wrap around you and adapt according to what you are trying to do to get rid of it. Now, don't get me started with the data trading. Now, that's its own can of beans that I probably won't get into anytime soon. But it is helping that AI so damn much. It can keep track of how long you're looking at something. It knows how long you're staring at something, and it doesn't care if you hide it, if you report it just to get rid of it. It doesn't matter what you do. If you've been looking at that for like 10 seconds too long, it's going to show you so much shit that's the same, just to keep you staring, just to keep you zucked in, locked in. It's absolutely brutal. Now let's get into something that's going to make you raise your eyebrows a little bit. It's pretty fun, it's pretty entertaining, it's pretty crazy. What if I told you the algorithm is essentially making the memes now? Not all of them, of course, you got those outliers, those real funny bits, but essentially the algorithm and its trends are influencing what people make, meaning that it's barely organic. It's very disturbing, and that's why TikTok seems so soulless, so weird. It's because it's not just made by the people, it's made by the people enslaved by this shitty ass algorithm. And maybe enslaved is a harsh word, but who are completely influenced and entertained by this algorithm. Now, of course, people have their own tastes and whatever, but the algorithm decides what gets sent to people. It makes things by proxy. It makes the memes by proxy through these people. For example, if you look back in, I don't know when this started, 2020, when the Wojak started becoming like regular people, when it wasn't just some weird caricature or like this thing. Now it was becoming like regular people with like gothic clothes and shit. You know, like that was because the AI took that and started showing people. It wasn't just because, you know, a lot of regular ass people found it. It was mainly because it was pushed toward them by the algorithm's trend decision, because it decides the trends, and it makes memes just bizarre and soulless. So you ever go on Instagram, like half of it's Indian shit, half of it is like just bizarre shit that just is just like, what, like you're looking at it and you're just thinking, what the fuck, you know? It's funny, kind of, but god damn does it waste my motherfucking time, and I'm sure it wastes other people's time too. And it just zones you in so hard, it's like it's eating at you. It makes you so tired afterward. It makes you so tired afterward. And these weird, unorganic, these weird AI unorganic memes, it's made it to where memes are essentially weaponized against you. It isn't just a goofy joke like back in 2012 or anything. It's like it's being twisted and used to make you watch ads, to make you stay on their shitty ass app as long as humanly possible. It's not even a joke anymore. It's just, how can I fucking disturb you as much as possible to keep you looking? Everything just becomes this weird goop of like TikTok goop. That's what everything's become. That's what meme culture's becoming. That's what the internet's becoming. Just TikTok goop. Like this weird sludge of TikTok is all I could explain it as. Those Chinamen really made a good AI, I'll tell you what. Let me show you some examples to really drive the point home, to give you kind of just to paint the picture for you so you can see it how I see it. Let's start with 2012 memes, because that's like as far as my references kind of go. Rage comics were a big thing. They were really simple, whatever type of funny jokes, and they were completely made by people. They weren't people being influenced by AI. It was just like whatever, and they were kind of funny. It was cute. It was whatever. Real innocent stuff. And to be honest, I liked it. And then you go into 2016, and 2016 is when the deep irony, post-irony stuff really starts to kick in. You got the deep fried memes. You got these new styles coming out, and it's pretty funny. Again, it's made by real people, and it kind of happened organically. It happened, it was funny, it was there. And then 2020 comes along, or maybe 2019 to 2020, whenever TikTok starts to become real popular, the TikTok's new algorithm started making these like ass fucking trends all over the place. Some of them were entertaining, some of them were funny, but most of them were just weird generic shit. And then Instagram started really catching along to the whole Reels and copy Vine shit. 2 years later, and the algorithms really figured itself out, and it's become this weird cesspool torture chamber of ass and just zone in shit. Like now, like as the years go on, it becomes more and more lifeless, like a barren wasteland of bullshit content to keep you occupied. The beginning was innocent punchlines that made you laugh, made your day a little bit better, kept you entertained. Now it's just a rope trying to tie you in and drown you in dopamine. At this point in time, 2022, and I'm sure it's going to be permanent, this is a permanent thing, memes are going to be greatly influenced by AI, and it's going to be influenced by what the general population can't stop looking at. It's not going to be what's funny, it's not going to be organic, it's going to be ad revenue generating content, and it's going to flood your brain full of stimulation, neurotransmitters that aren't usually released at this scale, and it's going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. It's going to fuck up the brain, and through this constant spike and decline and spike and decline from shitty ass stuff that you can't stop looking at, it's going to make people absolutely tired. It eats at you, eats at your energy, and it's just completely fucked up. Now, of course, this is not necessarily a problem for everyone at all, not even a majority, but it was a problem for me, and it's a problem for a lot of people around my age, or in the same position as me, which is a bored young guy just scrolling through Instagram. The most toxic thing about this whole situation is how much time it wastes. That's the thing that's unforgivable, and that's the thing that's absolutely destroying people's quality of life. Like I said earlier in this video, not having busy hands is a curse, especially in this day and age. To close up this video, I'd like to make a few final things. First of all, I really appreciate the internet. The internet's an interesting place, and a place with a lot of opportunity to do things, to express yourself art-wise, to study things, because there's a lot of free books online, which is pretty fun. It's a cool place. When I know that these corporations incorporating these insane AIs and algorithms to make this place a more toxic, unsustainable place for me and for other people that can relate to what I'm saying, it makes me take a step back and really reevaluate my time here, because it's not a free will thing at this point, it's a manipulated thing. Now, to the handful of people watching this, thanks for tuning in, and I'm happy if you enjoyed yourself. You can like if you want, you can subscribe if you want. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.